Wipe your tears away. You don't have to cry no more. Said you don't have to cry no more. Wipe your tears away. Wipe your tears. Wipe them, baby. Said you don't have to cry no more.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back, and I said welcome back to yet another video, y'all. What's up with y'all? How y'all doing today? Y'all doing straight? I'm going to be discussing a little topic today, and it's going to be discussing if men and women can be friends. Can men and women be friends? And I think the short answer is, of course. Duh, right? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that there should be, that should be fine, right? I have a lot of female friends that I'm cool with, that I'm genuinely friends with, that it's a very strict friend level. It's cool, it's platonic, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? There's no level of wanting to further that friendship into something else into the future because we're good where we are. And yeah, that's fine. But there are many circumstances as to men and women absolutely just can't be friends. You know what I'm saying? There's tons of situations, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pulling from my experience. And maybe some other experiences too, but I guess I'm really kind of coming from my experience with this video. You know what I'm saying? I've heard this question plenty of times before. Can men and women be friends? And yeah, that's the easy answer, right? But in certain circumstances, it could be a bit more complicated. You know what I'm saying? I've had certain situations where I couldn't be friends with a woman because they got into a relationship. And trust me, if you get into a relationship with a guy, you know what I'm saying? I respect the relationship 1000%. I respect all the boundaries. Anything that they wouldn't want done to their woman, I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do that regardless because I respect relationships. I absolutely do. But in certain circumstances where the friendship kind of ends is where I've seen this plenty of times. The man or the woman, whatever, ends up disconnecting all contact with the guy. Like I've had a woman block me because they got to a relationship so they can no longer indulge with me anymore. And I didn't do anything wrong, you know what I'm saying? It's just they want to show how much loyalty they got to their partner. And I think that's bullshit, by the way, to do to your day one, because I feel like that's been done to me before, and it was cool as fuck between me and this individual, me and these individuals, but we couldn't be friends. That's an instance of men and women not being able to be friends because of a situation like that. Unfortunate as much it happens, it happens. As fortunate as much that it happens, because it happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? I've heard plenty of stories as well. It's kind of unfortunate that happens, you know, because women, they hit me out. They be like, sorry, Sean, I was in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? I had to cut off contact with you. I apologize for that. And I don't like shit like that. I really don't, because you don't have to block me to showcase you're in a relationship. You don't have to do that. I've never liked that. That has never sat right with me. If I'm cool with an individual and you block me on everything because you get into a relationship, I never respected that. That's one circumstance of men not being able to be friends with a woman. And that might be the main thing. Another situation is friend zone. Me personally, if I really do like a girl, to the point where like I really want to be with them, but they hit me with that, nah, I see you as a friend. I see you as a homeboy. I see you as this, that, and the third. I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all. I am not being friends after that. I'm not being friends with that individual because I don't want to be around somebody that I am deeply attracted to. I mean, deeply. If I'm deeply attracted to you, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I would be able to do it. I mean, I don't see that being the case. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's like a tease. It's like a piece of cheese just dangling in my face. Like, dang, I'm around you, but I can't have you. I'm this, that, and the third. I can't do that. I'm sorry, but the friend zone just not for me. That's one circumstances of me not being friends with a woman, because if that's not the application that I applied for, I'm not taking the position. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking that position. Nah, it's fine. You have a good one. I'm perfectly fine with that. I ain't gonna lie, I've had circumstances where I've been put in the friend zone before, right? But we ended up messing around, doing this, that, and the third, and it felt like a relationship, but we just wasn't in it. And honestly, I like that kind of fun. Call me immature, call me childish, but I do love that kind of fun. That fun is on point. I'm not gonna lie. Friends with benefits, y'all. Friends with benefits be fun as I don't know what though. Is it immature? Yeah. Being friends with benefits is absolutely immature. It really is. You're doing all these relationship things for a person that you're not in a relationship with. It's fun. It's fun, but it can be immature. It really could, because say somebody catches feelings, but you just want to be friends and you like where this is going, but they're not going for it. Absolutely. It can happen. It can happen to the best of us and the worst of us. Yeah, that's one circumstance of I'm just not being friends with somebody if I just get put strictly in the friend zone. That's just not gonna happen. And it depends too. You know what I'm saying? Certain individuals I don't mind being friends with. But it has to be, you have to be a different type of, I have to be a different type of level of attracted to you to just not go for it. It hasn't happened in a while. It really hasn't, but nah, that's just, yeah. So, I heard somebody say that they can't be friends with a woman because all they want to do is just, hunch on every single friend that they got. I'm gonna be real with you, that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't see why you have to have sex or do something with every single female friend that you got. I don't think that's necessary. I don't think that's something that you should do. I don't think that's healthy to have all these, like a requirement to be your friend is to hunch on you and this and the third. I don't think that's according, you know what I'm saying? That's why people say men ain't really shit because of that reason alone. And if that happens vice versa with the women too, then shame on that woman as well. But I feel like that men and women could absolutely be friends. Absolutely. I don't see a reason as to why that couldn't happen. This video doesn't need to be that long, but it kind of is what it is. But yeah, I guess I could put her back to the relationship thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when a woman gets into a relationship, I respect those boundaries. Absolutely. I will always respect those boundaries because if I'm dating somebody, you know what I'm saying? Say if I'm messing with somebody and me and her, we're in a relationship, we're dating this, that, and the third. I guess to me, I wouldn't mind if she had female friends at all. I wouldn't mind that one bit because, why should you cut off contact with people who were there day one with you? You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's fair. But something unhealthy in these platonic male and female relationships is that sometimes the niggas be plotting. Sometimes they really do be plotting. They be plotting to kind of make their move after the guy and the girl breaks up. Those type of friends, I do not want my girlfriend being around. Like, I don't want those type of friends around my girl. I'll be honest with you. But you never know. You never know, bro. You never know. So maybe that's where a lot of the insecurities tend to come from out of the guy, is that, nah, your friends might be trying to hunch. He might be absolutely right. But here's the thing. He might be absolutely wrong as well. Absolutely. Like, bruh. What? I've heard many stories of guys, plotting on a female that they're friends with, but they're in a relationship with. Man, what? Like, I've heard that so many times. I've seen it so many times. You would actually be surprised how many stories I've heard. So, yeah, those type of friendships, I would not want my girl to be around. But you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You don't know until the situation's over. And you don't plan on your situation being over at all. It's something that will probably just happen out of nowhere. But I don't like friends that will be plotting. I'm not a fan of that. So, yeah, but I don't mind if my girl is with somebody who's platonically, has a platonic relationship with my girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of talking in circles, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Men and women can absolutely be friends, except for the situations that it's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think that's it. So, yeah.